I probably look like I'm trying so hard right now to look good, but like same time I feel like I look like a fucking queen. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. What's good? How you doing? How you all doing? Hope you're all doing absolutely beautiful today. I thought, you know what, I was trying to think what kind of video I can make, and I was like, I'm still like, there's a video I really want to do, and in the process I just need people to help me with, but no one's home at the moment, so I was like, you know what, let's do this next time, and then for now I'll just make this. Let's just make this video. I don't know if any of you guys have followed my channel, if any of you guys are like have been on my channel since the beginning of time. For me, I did self-tan and I got a reaction to it. Don't do what I'm doing if you're gonna self-tan and then put it on and you're actually allergic to it. I only put it on until I start getting a reaction, and then I take it off and I don't wear it for like 2 weeks, and then I put it back on. But yeah, so I figured why not do a tanning routine for you guys and tips that I learned and to share to you guys, because when I started self-tanning I had no clue what was going on. My sister started doing it and then I did what she was doing, and then I just want to not look orange, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I want it to look natural. I didn't want to go intense. I just wanted to wear it. And as for my opinion, I think no matter what skin tone you are, white, black, brown, orange, yellow, green, purple, like honestly, no matter what skin color you are, I think you're all beautiful just the way you are. But sometimes you want to do certain things to yourself to make you feel confident, and if you're doing this for yourself and not for everyone else, go for it. At first I was doing it because everyone was making fun of me, and then I realized, hey, I feel beautiful like this, then I'm gonna do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on how to do the self-tanning, basically along with like a self-tanning routine sort of kind of thing. But yeah, I'm hella pale. I don't know if any of you guys notice, and I don't really tan. Yeah, the reason why you don't tan is because you're like hella white and you stay inside all day watching YouTube videos. But, well, like, I like to tan. Who wants to hear the bullshit, Amanda? Get close. Shut your mouth. Because we don't want to hear that bullshit. Okay, stop sprinkling it everywhere. Okay? God. Oh, and one more thing. No one likes an orange girl. Anyways, let's get on with the video, shall we? Let's go. If any of you guys have a Sally beauty salon, I recommend you go there. They have really nice self-tanners, but they're a little bit like, they're not expensive at all. And I personally recommend this one because I like to watch my monies and I don't like to spend too much monies, because, you know, we're all trying to save. Also mind it being a little bit dirty, but it's actually the TanWise self-tanner. Let you guys have a better look at this guy. It's really nice. It's a foam. I really like foam self-tanner. Last year I would go to the salon by my part-time job and I would get a spray tan there. Jack, can you stop talking please? But yeah, so I got the dark bronzing sunless mousse, and it's streak free, easy application, and ultra dark. Because it's so ultra dark, I like to at least put like one layer, not to go intense, just to give myself a nice little tan glow, if you guys know what I'm saying. And then since Sally Beauty Salon, the one I go to, they don't really have mitt at all, so I usually go to Shoppers. I'm pretty sure Rexall and Walmart, I don't think Walmart would have it, but Rexall and all those other places would probably have it. This is really dirty. Wow, I need to get a new one. But this is basically what it is. It's by St. Strobes. That's a really nice self-tanner as well. It's a little bit pricey. It's on the pricier side. This one is about, I think, like $18. If you have a Sally's Beauty Salon card thing, you get like a bit of a discount being part of their like group thing. So if you want to get like a cheaper discount, I recommend you get it. I think it's only like $5 or less than that. What you want to do whenever you put your self-tanner on, before you put your self-tanner on, what I really recommend is that you take a shower, you shave everything you want to get shaved, And what I also recommend is that you exfoliate your skin. I have very, very sensitive skin, so I did some research, and there's a YouTuber that I was watching and heard like self-tanning routines. I can't remember her name, I'm trying to think of it, but I was watching her videos, and she basically exfoliates with sugar. It's just sugar. You go in the shower, you wet your skin with like nice warm water, not too hot, and you take some sugar and you exfoliate it on your skin. So that's basically all you're doing. It's just regular white sugar. If you want to do brown sugar, go for it. I just use white sugar. And I basically exfoliate all over my body. If you want to do your face, you can, but you don't want to go intense with it. But yeah, you want to be gentle on the face if you're going to do your face. And make sure you do your hands and your legs and your ankles just to get all the dead skin off. So when you put your self tanner on, it's more, how do I say it? It's like, it's going to look a lot more real, and it's not going to get that alligator kind of scale look, if you guys know what I'm saying. But you also want to do that, as well as you want to put hydrator or somewhat moisturizer, like I said, on your hands, especially your hands in between your fingers, where the self tanner will get like, will show more, will not spread as well. But if you moisturize it, it will do all that. What you also want to do is your knees and your ankles and your elbows. You always want to do that part, just so it doesn't get all like clumped up there, because those tend to be the driest spots and most difficult spots to like spread the self tanner. But yeah, so I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'll show you guys how I self tan. So I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'll show you guys how I self tan on my upper body, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back from a nice beautiful hot shower that I had, and I exfoliated all of my skin. I shaved everything I wanted to get shaved, my legs, my arms, and everything else. And then I exfoliated everywhere. My skin feels beautifully soft and wonderful. And so basically, I'm gonna show you guys how I self tan. I was gonna do my body, but I figured, you know what, might as well show you how I do my legs as well. So I'm basically I just have a shorts and tank top on because I don't. Yeah, so let's get into it. After I moisturize everything and whatever, I have all jewelry off, nothing on my hands, and I'm going to tie up my hair. And to take my moisturizer, and I'm just going to push you guys back just a little bit so you guys get more of a view of what's going on. So I'm going to take my self tanner, I'm going to take my mitt, and we're just going to go get right into it. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you're going to self-tan, I recommend you get your nails done after everything is finished, because you will ruin your nails and it's not that pretty. So what we're going to do is we'll start with our arms, which I always start with, and basically it's just going to start off basically. We're just going to start off basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our hands, but once we're done doing our arms, we want to go quickly wash our hands, because we don't want our hands to become all orange and kind of dark. Because we want it to look natural, we don't want to go intense on our hands and everything else. So just take your little self tanner, I'm going to take our glove, I'm going to do one pump, that much. Then you're going to moisturize it into the glove, and then we're just going to moisturize it on. Make sure you get really good into your hands. Tan, you can put more than one pump, but I don't want to go too intense because I still want to look natural. I don't want to look like a Oompa Loompa. Okay, see, you can already see the difference. That's how amazing this is. And one pump, moisturize the guy on. Make sure you do really well with your elbow on the inside of your arm, and you just massage it. Is it okay? A little pump. I just like to do it under my arms because once I wash it off, it comes off a lot faster, I notice, underneath my arms. And then go to the next arm. As you can tell, there's already like a huge difference. But this isn't like the actual tan, because once I take a shower, it's going to be a little bit more tan-like. Just so don't freak out if it looks like this when you put it on. So again, one pump. We're going here to the hands. You don't want to go intense because if you put too much, it'll look weird and it just won't look right. Again, looking like an Oompa Loompa. So let's say you don't put enough on one arm, just later on when you shower, you can just fix it after. Okay, as you can see, it's already developing, which is really good, and it's a really good brand. I recommend it. Once again, it's called Tan-Wise, and it's really good price. It's pretty cheap, and does a good job. So now move on to the chest. Do the exact same we did before, and you're just gonna. You want to make sure you do the back of your neck, just because, you know, you don't want to look weird when you put up your hair. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, Amanda, here's a real question. How the heck are we going to do our back? Now, what you can do is that you can get someone to do it for you. I usually get my sister to do it for me. If not, if let's say she's out, I'll get my boyfriend to do it for me. But what you can do, if you're old enough to self-tan, let's say you're 18 and you have, you know, you can choose yourself if you want to self-tan or not. You can ask your mom and like make sure she's chill with it. But if let's say you're under the age of 18, I recommend you talk to your parents about it, if it's okay for you to self-tan, because, you know, you're not technically an adult yet, you're still a teenager, so you just want to make sure your parents are okay with it. Okay, so sorry about the disappearance, guys. I just had to go check the lighting to make sure I didn't go so intense. Make sure when you're doing this you have natural lighting, so when you do it, it looks real. As you guys can tell, as I was telling you, your hands are going to tend to look like this. And don't you guys worry, when you put this self-tan on, it's slowly developing, so it may look extremely dark, but once you shower, it'll have like a nice glowy tan to yourself. So now that we're done our body, oh, also I want to make sure that you guys know that you always want to do your ears, because again, that's going to look even more natural, but just don't go crazy. Like, just put a little bit on the glove and then just a little bit on the ear, on the back of the ear, and just make sure it just looks, because you want your tan to look normal and natural. So now we're gonna go back. Now we're gonna go to our legs, and yeah, so let's do this. So we're gonna grab our self-tanner, and we're just gonna do I like to put a little bit extra on my legs because I notice it comes off not as tan, so I tend to put 2 pumps, okay? Just like that. And go massage into the glove like I told you guys. I'm just gonna start rubbing it in. Holy cow, that's the transition. Just gonna rub it in. Right, we go, oh shit, okay, we're gonna grab some more, 2 squirts, and then go into the legs. Let's push you back just a little bit so we get a better view of me, shall we? Yes, let's do it. Okay, so let's go massage this chica in. Sure, you massage it in, honey, because you don't want it to look like bad after and weird. I also forgot to mention is that when you're doing your self-tanner, make sure you have a towel on the floor just in case it spills or whatever, and make sure it's an old towel because some will like drip or whatever when you're putting it on, and you don't want to destroy the floors and have your mom scream at you, which I experience all the time. Okay, so same thing for toes, just make sure you rub that sucker in. We want it to look natural, so don't go so intense on the feet, I guess. That's how I feel. But yeah, so like let's talk for a sec, guys, while I'm doing this. I'm gonna go down on one knee so you guys like a little more close to each other. So let's just talk, you know, like how are you guys doing? What kind of videos you guys want to see? Do you guys like it when I do videos like this, like tips and stuff? I don't know. I like giving videos and tips on like how to do stuff, you know, like, you know those books like how to self-tan for dummies, or how to like, I don't know, run a business for like dummies or whatever. Like, that's how I feel like I need a book how to like how to life for dummies. Like, I think I need a book like that for my life, because like, look at that difference. Like, wow. Pretty sure you guys know what you're doing, so I don't have to self-direct you. Alright, so after we finish self-tanning our whole entire body, what you want to do is, what I recommend is that you get into something comfortable. I know it's a little situation mistake I made is after I exfoliated, I didn't wait an hour and I just got right into it. Like a silly goose I am. Make sure you wait an hour into self-tanning. That's why I got cut off, because I had to like fix it. But after like you exfoliate, make sure you give yourself a body, like your body, like an hour to like make sure it, you know, it's dry and ready to self-tan, because if not, it'll leave like random spots on your legs and stuff like that, and it just won't like spread evenly. So yeah, so this is like the finished look. I didn't do my face because when I put on my face, it breaks out. I recommend, if you don't want to, don't do it. If you're prone to like when you put certain stuff on your face, you get a reaction, don't do that. If you don't like wearing makeup during the summer, you can put the self-tan on your face. Just put like a light layer, because it is your face. And yeah, many people don't try and get their face tanned as well, because you know, stuff like that. Basically what I would do as a routine, is daytime, so I want to get good lighting. Basically what I would do is I would go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning I take a shower. But since I work tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll leave the self tanner on before I go to bed, and then once I go to bed I'll take it off. If you want like a nice tan, I recommend you do it the night before, because you'll get like a full like 7 hours of like the tanner slowly developing. But since it's gonna be 4 hours, it's gonna be a little bit light. Once again, I like going for the natural look, so I don't like going so intense. But if you want it to be a little bit darker, you leave it on a lot longer, just get that dark look. So I'll give you guys a look at the end of the video tomorrow morning of what my whole like transformation, I guess you can call it. Okay, so it is the next day, and this is the look. This is the tan. I only had the self tanner on for 4.5 hours after I filmed, and I took a shower, and this is basically what it is. It's a little bit light. I think I might put one more layer on. I don't know yet. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, go click the subscribe button down below and go check out my other videos. And yeah, if you guys want me to do more how-to videos, I would love to do such thing, because you know, while I teach you guys things, I'm also learning things too, because I am not the A+ at learning things. And you know what, I have a hard time learning things, so if I can teach myself how to do it and I can find easier ways to teach you guys, I would love to. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys later. Love you. And oh, don't forget, you're all beautiful, amazing, talented individuals. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.